David Corson, May 7th, 2025. It's pouring down here. Just was doing my posts. Check them out. They're all done. And here, I'll go out in the rain real quick. I know it's raining, but look, got all the posts set. They're all done. That's where the gate's gonna go, over, up. We did all this today. And then I got these, and that's where the gate, we gotta slice off the tops. Anyway, it's pouring down here. Wicked thunderstorm coming in. I'm soaked. Just got done. Now I gotta let these sit for a day, and then we'll put the boards on, the chicken wire, Monday, and shave the tops off, all a little over 5 feet, so they're all even. And then about a month from now, I'll go out there and spray paint them black. So that's what we got to do. But hey, hope you had a great Friday night. Happy TGIF yesterday. Had an awesome evening. Terrific Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and now it's Saturday night. I'm going to go home, take a shower, hydrate. I've been out in the hot sun, and I'm going to pack all night. Maybe we'll go get something to eat, and then we'll go from there. But just an awesome day. I'm so psyched. The fruits of my labor. I had one person helping me. Father came down just to make sure we were doing it right, and all in all, feels great just to have, oh my God, it was so hot. And now it's just got thunder and it's blowing, and anyway, I made it done. So I'm gonna take my shirt off and put my towel on me, and I'm gonna go home. Got it done. Looks all good. They're all 8 feet apart, and they're 8-foot boards. And hey, got it done, man. It's halfway done now. It's all downhill from here. But anyway. Hope you're having, like I said, hope you're having a great Saturday. You still got Saturday night left, all day Sunday, and then Monday I'll come up. I think I'm moving on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to pack all day tonight and tomorrow. I'll come back, get some things done Monday morning, and then I'll come up here in the afternoon, and we'll just cut the boards, and we'll just start smashing these things out one by one. So it's like an assembly line. But hey, they look great. I've done plenty of fences, but this is the biggest one I've done. So, you know, you dig the holes. We cut all the boards yesterday. We dig the holes, concrete. Now that concrete's going to just get soaked by the Mother Nature, so I don't even have to worry about putting a hose up there. It's all going to just seep through, and then we'll push all the dirt on there. And when it gets done, it's going to look awesome. Plus, my dogs will be safe. They'll have plenty of room to run, and I won't have to worry about the coyotes coming in here. So, but. Hey, here's my word of the day for May 7th, 2025, Saturday, going into Sunday, and then starting the second week of June, the third month of Q2. And that word is weather. Yeah, weather. Weather the storm, as they say. You know, weather. You know, everything is, tied to weather, your mood, the way you deal with things, the things that come up that have to fluctuate your schedule. Mother Nature, you can't control. So weather is just an important thing to know, but you have to be able to deal with weather. You have to be able to play in weather, do business in weather, whether it's nice or crummy like it is now. You have these storms that pop up, and, it's just one of those things. But if you can manage weather, business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing, if you can manage that, oh my God, you're so much ahead of any of your friends, competition, whoever you're going up against, whoever's nipping at your heels. Weather, if you can master it as a noun, adjective, verb, editorially, whatever it is, in anything that you do during a 24-hour period, you're going to be a winner. You're going to have much more successes than you will learns. Trust me. So let's talk athletics. It's going to be a rainy, sloppy day. You're in lacrosse. When your neck gets your stick gets wet, it sags. You can't throw. You got to deal with it. You got to know how to do that. That's why practicing when it's raining or it's cruddy or when it's cold, you learn about how you do things and how you adapt. You have to be able to adapt, and weather can always make you do that. So in lacrosse, we play in the snow, rain, whatever it might be. So you got to be able to play in all sorts of weather. And if you can adapt to what Mother Nature throws at you better than the other team, and you can still win the stats game, possession, shooting percentage, saves, man up, man down experiences, hey, you're going to get more wins and learns. But you got to be able to master the weather. And if you work on weather every day, you're just going to be that much more prepared to win and learn. Business, weather affects everything. You might miss your plane. The plane might have got delayed in another area of the country. Your schedule might get messed up. There's a trade show and there's a snowstorm and everybody's flights got canceled. Weather's just a bummer, but in business, you got to just deal with it. You don't know how many events I've done over the years in my 25-year publishing career. And, a snowstorm comes in or thunderstorm knocks the power out and people are late getting there. They cancel their flights. They can't get there. And especially if you have a smaller event, if you lose a few people, it's just a bummer and you can't control it. And listen, your guests, they don't care. They're not looking for excuses. They're looking for, hey, you promised me to have a great event. So you got to figure out, how am I going to get these people there? Or how am I going to find some locals to be pinch hitters? All that kind of stuff. That's why knowing the weather and being prepared and having a backup plan, if it rains, what are you going to do? Just like in a lot of my summits, we always did outdoor activities, whatever, but you always have to have a plan B because you don't know what's going to happen. Weathermen have it easy. It's either going to be partly sunny or partly cloudy. But in real life, you have to be able to deal with that, and you have to have a plan B, and maybe even a plan C, because the more prepared you are for whatever's going to, Mother Nature's going to throw it your way, like I said, you're going to be that much better. And in business, everything, first impressions are anything. People know that, hey, man, he planned for that. Wow, he even planned for that. I'm telling you, man, you can make a positive out of a negative. People are going to respect you. Hey, man, how did you think about that? They're going to go back to their marketing or event team, and they're going to be like, hey, man, Corson's event, the weather, he had some people listen, but, he had it all planned out. He had a game plan B and a plan C, and we still had an awesome time. It was amazing to see him in action and get things done in just lousy weather. And the guy's got no fear, man. I got no fear. You just got to go for it. Relationships. Weather's so important because, let's say you're getting married and you had an outdoor wedding. My niece, man, it poured all day and then it just kind of, she had an outdoor, dinner and all the ground was wet and, it was just a mess. The dance floor was sore. I felt terrible, and then the power got knocked out. And what are you going to do? You're out in the middle of nowhere in some beautiful place and there's no, so I just felt, it was right after dinner and the power went out for the band, all the lights. It was so dark out there. We were like in the swamps outside of Hilton Head. And, but anyway, hey, we had a great dinner and everybody got to see it, but that's the way it goes sometimes. And I told my wife, I go, did they even plan for that? Did they even, plan if the power went out? That event coordinator, she probably got an earful from my Uncle Mike. And because I would have been really, really ticked off because they didn't have a backup plan. How are you going to, serve food if it starts raining and, but the weather, you got to look at the weather. You got to know. We looked at the weather a couple hours ago. Hey, storms are coming in about 6. We got to get finished. And we just finished just in time getting all these posts done. I mean, I just got soaked, but you know what? I'm getting all those posts because I want them to be set. And then I can crank out. I can't do any construction here on Sunday. It's a quiet day in the subdivision. But I'll come out on Monday and I'll finish the fence and bring the dogs up and chicken wire and they'll be safe. So those coyotes, we heard them out there this morning. And normally they don't even start doing that stuff until, when it's dark out. But in relationships, man, you gotta be a weatherman. And you gotta think positive, but you gotta be realistic. And you gotta have a game plan and you gotta have a backup plan. And know what they're gonna throw at you, how long it's gonna last and what's gonna happen. And maybe you push a little delay. It's like a baseball game. You're all getting warm up and then they put the tarps on, it starts raining. They go back in, they're playing poker, they're hanging out. You could be a 2 or 3 hour, but they still got to get the game in and stuff. And then you come out, you're not as warm and you don't have that same feeling. But you know what? That's why you have to master weather. It's so, so important. And it's just, and listen, in relationships, it's not just about business. Anybody that you communicate with during the day, if you can weather, any kind of storm, snowstorm, thunderstorm, lightning, hail, rain, sleet, if you can weather that and learn how to still operate your relationship, oh my God. And remember, you got to communicate, got to be flexible, especially with weather. You got to be negotiable, especially with weather. You got to be able to, listen for the thunder, listen, for the lightning and all that stuff. And, don't make mountains out of molehills. Hey, you know what was coming? You got a plan B, put it into action. You got a plan C, let's go. That's what it's all about. All right. managing the weather, just like a project manager. Weather, projects matter. Takes care of the construction site. And then your sleep, the weather. I love sleeping in rain, especially in thunder. We have a little fan for white noise in our room, but I can hear the rain. Oh man, I love, like tonight. I busted my ass right now. I'm spent. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to pack. But when I sleep tonight, it's going to be awesome. And I love sleeping during the rain. So, weather can actually help you get your 6 to 8 hours, or 6 to 8. I need 6 to 6.5. But the bottom line is, if it's raining, man, it can make you sleep so much better. And if you can maintain the weather with your sleep pattern, oh man, it might even help you even sleep better. So that's just my own opinion, but that's what I'm thinking. But remember, you got to give your body rest, and your body knows when you're unplugging. Even though there's a storm out there and the thunder and lightning, maybe that knocks the power out. Bottom line is, it knows that when you're ready to go, whatever the weather is, you're ready. You're unplugging, and it's going to get its rest, and it's going to, tomorrow, man, my body's going to have to kick tail because I got to pack. I got to get some stuff up here, and I'm not doing any construction. I'm just going to work on packing, and I'm doing my house and rock and roll. So, and if there's anything I left out in the 24-hour day that has to deal with weather, hey, just master it, okay? Have a backup plan and know what you need to do if weather, makes your schedule not what you thought it was going to be, all right? So it's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put up your knowledge vault. Use it whenever you need it, just like a crummy day like right now. Hey, if you're thinking a bummer, exhale, weather. Just master it, all right? And, you can. And you're just going to have that much. You're going to finish the day on a positive note. And even though it might be raining or whatever, hey, the storm's blowing over right now. Hey, that's just the way it goes. But if you work on it every day, every week, every month for the remainder of the year, all the way to December 31st, and dictate all your data right here on your phone because you're attached to it, you will see a change in yourself. You'll look in the mirror, all your friends will ask you what's changed about you. Your spouse, your husband, your wife, your kids, your pets, they're all going to treat you different. All right, your cohorts, your coworkers, your teammates, they're all going to see a change in yourself. What did you do? I've been mastering weather. So I've just been dealing with whether it's hot, cold, rain, sleet. Listen, the seasons, they just affect the way that you operate. But if you can master that weather every day, oh my God, you're going to be so much ahead of your competition, and you're going to have so many better days than days, and you can still have fantastic days when it's pouring out. All right, don't judge a book by its cover. Every day is an opportunity. It's just that it's going to be sunny or it might be raining, just like right now. But look, I just got it done, and man, what a day! Because I've been up here since 8 o'clock this morning. Went 8 to 6 today, and brought the auger back. Got some more wood. I've got a couple of bags of concrete. We're done. Now I got to get nails on Monday morning, get the nail gun and the staple gun, and we got our saw in there, and boom, we're going to start planting all these sideboards, and we'll get this thing done. So, listen, appreciate you all out there. Have a great rest of your Saturday night, and I will see you tomorrow, probably packing or up here while I'm doing some things, dropping stuff off. But that's my day tonight and tomorrow, all day packing stuff up and bringing it up here with my wife, and we got to go get a washer and dryer and get it delivered, and a couple big screens. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow afternoon. But anyway, appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your Saturday night. Be safe out there. Take action. Weather. Master it.